Hi, this is John and welcome back to my channel. So a man once said to me, you get paid according to the size of the problems that you fix. Solve big problems, get paid big money. Little problems, you get paid little money. So why do I bring this up? Well, today I'm talking to you about how to bust through a plateau. For most of you watching this right now, you're going to experience at some point in time a plateau. Now, if you decide to bang your head up against the wall and just keep grinding away incessantly, then you're going to get to the point where this is taking up your time, your energy, and all for naught, all for a fruitless situation where you're not going to have many gains in the way of new muscle or strength to show for your efforts. So how do we bust through that plateau? This is going to be two answers. One of two, or maybe both, will work for you. Here's the first one, and it's kind of obvious. If you haven't had a break from training in a long time, if you've gone 6 months, 8 months, 9 months without taking a full 7 to 14 day break from training, you need to just stay the heck out of the gym and let your resources, your body build up its own recovery ability so that you can go ahead and have a new assault at the weights. So that's the first one. Simply take off. Stay the heck out of the gym 7 to 14 days. Don't default on the 7-day number right there, by the way. If you know for a fact it's been 9 months or more since you've had a break from training and you've been training intensely or trying to, and certainly if you've been training every single day, you can for sure skip 2 weeks and just get over yourself and stay out of the gym and don't worry about your precious physique disintegrating. It's not going to disintegrate. I'll say it again. You will not lose that muscle in 2 weeks. If anything, you'll look better by the time you get back to the gym. So that's the first one. Take a break. The second one, not so obvious now, repetitions, the numbers of repetitions that you've been doing per set. There was a time when I was using a particular leg press back when I was in my 30s, early 30s, and I was, banging my head against the wall at one point because I kept on trying to get more repetitions with a certain amount of weight, and I was trying to break through 12 repetitions on this one leg press, and I kept hitting the wall. I could increase the reps from 6 to 10 to 12 on this leg press, but bam, I get to that number 12 and nothing would happen. I get stuck on number 12. So the repetitions that you do, you have to understand, we all have a particular muscle fiber type that we're born with. We can alter it slightly through the training that we do. However, having said that, for me on that one leg press, 12 repetitions was sort of my max. That it didn't matter what kind of weight I would use on there. So I was capable of actually adding more weight to that leg press rather than shooting for more repetitions. So instead of me banging my head against the wall, once I got to 12 reps, I just added 50 more pounds to the leg press. Maybe it knocked me down to 10 or 8 repetitions, but I built that back up again each workout till I hit 12. And then I'd add 50 more pounds to the leg press. And yet again, I could progress that way. So some of us are just not built to do super high repetitions on certain body parts as a lot of people, others are. A lot of people on their legs, they're good for 12 to 20 repetitions or even more. Some of them can go for endless repetitions. That's not me. It may not be you. So move, rather than being upset about not being able to get past a certain number of repetitions with a certain weight, try adding weight to that. Try going ahead and alter your repetition scheme in your mind. Stop getting stuck on a definite repetition pattern. I knew a woman once who used to do 5 sets of 5 calf raises. And she had monstrous calves. Her boyfriend told me they were small. She grew them this way, and she was consistent about it. And sure enough, I knew her for about a year at the gym, and her calves were growing on 5 sets of 5 on calves. Talk about being filled with fast twitch fibers in her calves. So you got to find out for yourself. If you're not progressing the way you want and you've hit a plateau strength-wise, which means you're going to suffer building muscle as well at that point. You won't be able to build much more muscle because the name of the game is getting a little bit stronger for yourself, doing more repetitions with a certain weight for yourself. Either one of those works well. In a double progression fashion, you will build muscle that way. So that's it for today. My tip on how to break through a plateau. Either take some time off from the gym entirely and then get back at it, or look at your repetition schemes. And rather than adjusting the repetitions, you go ahead and realize you have a custom plan that's built for you. If you've been documenting it in your training log, then you know where your muscles consistently fail. And instead of banging your head against the wall, add some weight within that repetition scheme, and you might surprise yourself that you'll be able to use some more weight for the same number of repetitions. That's it for today. From my heart to you, John Hart. Thank you for stopping by. And hey, before you leave, please hit that subscribe button down at your bottom right-hand side. Give me a thumbs up on your bottom left. And if you haven't picked up your copy of one of my books, this is Mr. America's Shape Up series, and this is Physique 101. These are two of my books that I've written, documenting in Mr. America's Shape Up series, how I got from out of shape to in shape, all within a matter of a year, and every detail along the way. And then Physique 101 is a great, great resource, covers everything with routines, diet, and also shows the reasons why and behind the things that I do. You can get these books on my website, MrAmericaHeart.com, as a simple download, or you can go to Amazon and get yourself a hard copy like these. Thank you very much.